Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to another vlog update, week 17. Another beautiful day. Work has begun on the chicken enclosure, or restarted I should say. It's a project we started last year and had to abandon, so I've come back to it today. Started to build the roof a bit. It's going to be a separate video covering all that. So that's what we've been doing today. And a little bit of tidying. I think it's a really nice, the sun's still quite bright in the sky. I was going to say a sunset, but it's not set quite yet. But yeah, everything's good. So regular updates every Wednesday and regular videos on Fridays. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, give us a thumbs up if at some point you like this video. And check out other updates that we've posted and other videos on our channel. Let's look forward to this week and more chicken enclosure, hopefully. Just doing the school run this morning, and there's a bit of a standoff in the road. Farmer tells me they do this all the time, so nothing to really be bothered about, although they have fencing. Just marking out the road for the broad beans, the first planting of the year. I use my two tools. My row marker and then my dibber, spacer dibber. Quite a quick operation, and everything's spaced then equally, and so my cultivation is a lot easier then. With just one tool I can weed. Very easy, very simple, very efficient. Really nice morning this morning. Probably the last one actually. It's going to go a bit rainy I think from tomorrow. So I've got a little bit of admin to do, and then I'm going to be out sorting out that chicken enclosure. Just enjoy the bird song. I'm up on the terrace at the moment. I'm working on the chicken enclosure today. Got the rafters on, I think that's the right word, and started to frame out the door frame. So it's looking a bit more like an enclosure now. I just need to chop the excess from the support logs off, and then I can get a roof on, and we can start finishing the wire mesh around, and then look at how we're going to incorporate and build the coop, which will go down the other end there. And yeah, today's been a lovely day, really super, but it's the last one I think for some time. We're expecting a lot of rain overnight and next week as well, so which we need to be able to fill. Since putting the barrels out we've had no rain, and we need to fill the two tanks, one down there and one way over there by the field. And the field could do with a good soak as well, and then we can start planting things like peas and onions and other stuff. So that's today, and we'll see what the weekend brings us. Well, we've not had any rain overnight. It's now been delayed by a day. I'm really keen to get these this plastic off the field. This cover's been on since the garden was made 3 years ago, and the bed wasn't used last year, and these were on the last year or 2 years I think, and that's fresh. That will be fresh beds. They've not been dug or just covered over the grass and the weeds, so I'm keen to get these off. They attract a lot of ants, they don't look particularly nice, and I don't particularly like the plastic fraying in the garden, so I'll get these off and we'll see what it's like underneath before the ants have time to do anything, and obviously with the rain coming, get some water on there as well. First bed was as you expect a bed really. It's done really well at protecting it from weeds, and this one, yeah, you know, it's okay. It's kind of done its job, killed a lot of the weeds, but still needs some work. But this was only single layer, and there were some gaps where light was coming in. And now I'll take off the third one, which is double layered. No light got in there, so we'll see what it's like under there. good actually. Double skin seems to work. All I can really see is cooch grass, the rhizome grass. Lots of ants again, but this is what I don't like, the plastic. But you can see most of the weeds have been killed compared to the other one that had light coming through. You know, this is almost a little bit of prep and this is ready to plant into. Okay, it's 3 more beds done. That's the new one. That's really pleased with the way that's come out. Lots of organic matter in it. I've just tilled it, not tilled it, but tilled it. Just cut top 2 or 3 centimeters with a rake, which is fine for the first time, and just run a rake over the other 2 beds as well. Filled it up with wood chips, and they're all ready to go and plant out. I think that'll be onions, that'll be peas, and yet to be decided what's going in the new bed. The other one needs some work, as you can see, or I might leave it, we'll see. I'm just going to prep this bed because today we're going to plant the onion sets. We normally do it together as a family, so I'm just going to prep the bed and then we're going to plant it ourselves all together. I've just used some fish meal as a kind of a base prep fertilizer, and then we'll plant the sets. We do these in rows of 5, so I've got my 5-tooth row marker which sets them all equidistant, and it's perfect for the wire weeder that I use as well, for nipping in between to take out any weeds, any cultivation I need to do. So now I'll just rake this over, do the rows, and then when they come back, I've just gone for a quick walk, we'll get them planted.
Oh, and this.
We're just getting ready the potatoes, seed potatoes today, or Gita is.
Do you not took some of the picture last year, darling?
Might have done.
I was thinking those sometimes, the boxes.
Just trying to work out how many boxes we need. The barrels around the house are now full, which is good. So 1, 2 and 3 around the corner. So we're now pumping up to the field, which is good news. Building up our reserves. Last year we got caught out. We didn't have enough water, and then we had quite a hot spell. So pumping as soon as we can, because we're due a lot of rain this week, and I want to capture it as much as possible. The house is really good at capturing rain, so we tend to pump from the barrels around the house. We pump up to the field, IBC, and then the barrels around the barn we pump down to the greenhouse just down there. So you see this one's full, and then the overflow, I think I said before, goes down here somewhere, comes out here. Yeah. Which is good. Just come out to the garden to check it really, after planting the onions yesterday. Look. We have deers, pigs, bears, other rodents, voles, stuff like that, but the animal that does the most damage to the beds in this garden is our domestic cat, doing whatever she does. Thankfully this is not seed, well, we don't do a lot of direct seeding really. Carrots we would do, for example, but that's her work. It's slightly annoying. These are the onions that we planted yesterday. That's the dog's footprints down there. So he's been... Is this? I don't know, is it a mole? But there's no other mounds around. And I don't think it's the cat. Can't put that one on there. Thankfully, it looks like it's there's a row of onions here and a row of onions here, so it's come up right in the middle, but slightly frustrating, and a definite concern if there is a mole in here. I've never had a mole in the garden, but as the soil gets better and better each year, it's to be expected really. So yeah, I'm doing some more work on the chicken run enclosure, kind of getting the roof on, and I just had to saw all these will be purlins for the roof, so I've just ran some of the timber through the table saw, and then we can get the roof on, can't we? But
yeah.
the skies are looking quite dark, so I'm not sure we'll get it done today, but we'll see. Well, there we are, the end of another week. I've just come back from doing the school run. We had a few flakes of snow, and which we can get snow up to June here, unbelievably. So I hope you had a good week. Look, thanks for watching. Regular updates Wednesdays and Fridays, and I look forward to seeing you in next week's video. Bye for now.